From the Fox 26 studios, this is Houston's Morning Show.
There is a lot going on in the world of politics this morning, and to talk about it, we are joined by Republican strategist Jackie Bally and Democratic strategist Dallas Jones. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having
us. We are going to start with the G7 summit that is wrapping up right now. The summit has been dominated by tensions over the U.S. trade policies with China, but also you had a surprise visit from Iran's top diplomat. What would you consider to be some of the biggest takeaways now?
Well, I think what we see is that world leaders are concerned about the stability of the markets, the stability of really just diplomacy across the globe, and I think they're looking and grasping for ways in times of uncertainty to really make sure that we're able to continue to lead prosperous lives. China has called for calm in this trade war. The president has taken to Twitter, his favorite platform, to really just unhinge what has been a really strange week overall, even for him, in terms of some of the rhetoric that's coming off of his Twitter feed. And so I think world leaders are concerned. I think they should be concerned. I think we as Americans should be concerned, regardless of what party we're in. And I think that's one of the biggest takeaways from this particular G7 is that there is a need for calm in the world.
Well, of course, the biggest takeaway is the $7 billion deal that was just announced with Japan. This will help those in agriculture, farming, and we're looking forward to that. This is something that was quite a surprise. We knew that the President and Prime Minister Abe were cultivating a relationship. We knew that they were in negotiations, but to have a deal this big to be announced, being finalized during the summit, is a win-win, definitely for Americans. So that's the takeaway that we're going to see. And again, it's going to help our U.S. economy.
Well, talking about the U.S., let's talk U.S. politics right now, because former Illinois Congressman Joe Walsh announced yesterday that he is going to challenge President Trump for the GOP presidential nomination. What does this mean for the overall race as a Republican?
Who?
Oh, wow.
So when I heard this gentleman's name, I had to look him up, because those of us outside of Illinois really don't know who he is. He's a former congressman in Illinois, a former supporter, exactly how quickly they turn, a former supporter of the president's, and a former actor. So clearly he's looking for his next 15 minutes of fame. He's decided that this is his opportunity to try to jump on the bandwagon and try to get some kind of attention. He's been called out for very controversial and racist statements that he's made in the past, and his platform. No one's really paying attention to this man, and I say who, not just facetiously, but actually genuinely. Nobody really cares.
My face, you know, I was with you, Jackie. I actually had to look him up as well, and so I kind of agreed with the who. My face turned when you started saying racist comments, as if that's not okay for the Republican Party and their nominee for president. We've heard how many racist comments against all walks of life from their sitting president. Now, I am not saying that Joe Walsh is going to be the nominee for the Republicans. Unfortunately, they're going to stick with their current nominee. And you know, the last time they had an actor in the White House, it actually did them well, and so they may want to revert back to old ways. But nevertheless, Joe Walsh is not going to, I don't think, topple President Trump. I think they're going to hold up the bloodstained banner and carry the party line. But yeah, I think it's a grasp for fame, and we'll see how it goes.
Well, we're all watching this very, very closely, because you wouldn't think that someone would challenge someone who is the seating president right now. But we'll just have to see. Jackie, thank you. Dallas, thank you so very much.
Thank you.
And we'll see you as politics turns all over again in our society. Thanks a lot.